It isn't likely that you know that something you use every day today goes back over 70 years and involves a most unlikely woman. Hedwig Kiesler was born to a bank manager father and a pianist mother. The father was also something of an inventor, and although Hedwig won a beauty pageant at the age of 12, she was a lot more interested in hearing her dad talk about the technologies of that time and just how they worked. Despite having no formal training, she dabbled in inventions. One of them was an improvement in the traffic light. Another was a tablet that, when you dropped it in a glass of water, produced a carbonated drink. The last one never caught on. The inventor herself admitted the result tasted mostly like Alka-Seltzer. War broke out, and Hedwig learned the enemy of her new homeland had found a way to counter an important weapon. So she and a friend came up with a way to make the weapon viable again. Then they built a demonstrator model using some works from a player piano, and in fact they got a patent. But back then the military was not quick to adopt things if they came from the civilian world. Hedwig, by the way, did eventually capitalize on the qualities that helped her win that beauty pageant back at the age of 12. She got into movies, and at the age of 18 starred in a film which was banned in one major country as being overly sexual. She later talked a movie mogul in her new homeland into giving her a contract at the then huge sum of $500 a week. And such was her beauty that when the first film she made was shown and her face appeared on the screen, it is said to have taken away the collective breath of the audience. Of course, by then she was no longer Hedwig. Her name had been changed. She was now Hedy Lamarr, and she would eventually have roles in 30 motion pictures during a 28-year career. Her involvement with World War II weapons grew from a concern about radio-controlled torpedoes being jammed by the enemy. The solution was known as frequency hopping, which made jamming nearly impossible. And that technique relied on something called spread spectrum technology, and today that plays a role in making your Bluetooth devices work. Hedy lived to the age of 85, passing away 20 years ago. And while you almost surely know of her film stardom, now you also know to say thank you to Hedy Lamarr every time you connect through Bluetooth.